Staying slim often involves maintaining a healthy lifestyle, but it's important to approach it in a balanced and sustainable way. I've personally been skinny pretty much my whole entire life. Like, ever since I was a kid, even as an adult, I've always been skinny. And there was only a one period of a time where I actually gained a little bit of weight when I was in college, where I actually like had the intention of bulking up. But for the most part, I've avoided a lot of things in my diet, in my routines, and it really helped me stay skinny. So I'm gonna share with you guys the five things that helped me stay skinny. I avoided these things pretty much. And the first one is I avoided a lot of processed foods. Like, it's okay to have processed foods once in a while, right? But every day, every meal, it's a bit too much. Processed foods are often really high in calories, and they're composed of just like chemicals and unhealthy fats, sugars, and unnecessary amounts of like sodium. I don't know why everything has sodium. You'll eat something sweet and it has sodium. Like, isn't sodium like salty? I don't know, but that's besides the point. A lot of times, processed foods is the most easiest option, and you don't want to go that route. Just because it's easy, it's convenient, it's not healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that stuff is going to really mess you up in the long run. Like, the processed foods in America is just not good. If we lived in a better country with better processed foods, I would recommend them. But in America, I don't recommend eating too much of it. Like, I'm not saying don't eat it at all. You could have it once in a while. Like, I indulge myself once in a while. But not every day, not every day, not every meal. Like, that's just not healthy. It's not sustainable. It's not a good way to treat your body. Okay, that's the first one. Number two is you'll be surprised, but you should not skip meals. Okay, that's a big problem that people have, and they think that by skipping meals, oh, I'm eating less, but that's actually gonna mess you up, actually, right? But because if you skip meals, it actually slows down your metabolism, and then it's gonna lead to overeating later on in the day. That's usually happens. So it's better if you just eat regular and balanced meals that'll help you like keep your energy level stable and not make you excessively hungry, right? What I really recommend is just making small meals throughout the day. I prefer just to have portion control for the most part when you eat your meals instead of skipping the meals, right? Just have a little portion of a meal, if anything. All right. The third one, okay, is avoiding sugary drinks. Now, I'm not saying cut it out completely, right? But you want to avoid it as much as possible, right? Just drink water. I'm telling you right now, water is really good for you. Okay, if you just drink water, you'll be very solid. So if you always be drinking like Gatorade, like apple juice, any kind of juice for that matter, soda is crazy. Like any kind of drink, regardless if you're getting it from the supermarket, whether you're getting from kung fu tea, whatever, like any kind of bubble tea shop, like those drinks have way too much sugar, and that is gonna mess you up. I'm telling you right now, excessively consuming those things on a regular basis is gonna add fat to your body that you won't really realize right away, but it just accumulates, and it's just fat in the wrong ways, if that makes sense, right? And I would I would give you an alternative to drinking water. Basically, you can do like a little spritz of the little flavored things. I don't know what you I have it right here. It's one of those pack like I think they're called Mios. But if you squirt a little bit at that, that gives you a little bit of flavor. Those are a bit better. I wouldn't say it's 100% better because still there's some chemicals in there, I guess. But in terms of calories and sugar, that's much lighter, and that actually gives your water a little bit of flavor. So could do that as an alternative. Just saying. Okay. Now the fourth one is you want to avoid too many habits where you're just sitting still, right? Let's say you have a job already and you're already at the office just sitting at the desk. Now you're gonna go home, sit at the desk, and just play video games, and it's just not gonna be good for you. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting for long periods of time actually slows down your metabolism, and that leads to weight gain over time. So you have to incorporate like regular physical activity into your routine, right? It could be weightlifting, walking, jogging, and it could really just be anything that you enjoy, like playing sports. Like I like playing basketball, so if you like basketball, you can do that too. And you guys can always reach out to me. I do have coaching down below, so if you need help to get into whatever routine you need to get into, so you can talk to me for free, set up a free little booking call to see if I can actually help you and set you up on a plan, right? So something to consider. Let me know down below. All right, moving on. Number 5 is avoid emotional eating. I personally have never emotionally ate, but I know this is very common among some people, right? And I avoided it completely because I found other outlets to dealing with my emotions. Like I mostly go work out, as you guys can tell, right? I mostly just work out. I get so mad at some stuff or whatever I get in my thoughts or whatever, then I just hit the gym. I go work out or play some basketball, get my mind off things. So when you are dealing with some things emotionally, right? You want to avoid the emotional eating, right? And I know this is common with some people because I hear it all the time online. Like sometimes girls go through breakups. They do this very common scene in like TV shows. A girl has a breakup and she's eating a tub of ice cream, right? Like that's like a great example of emotional eating. So you want to avoid those scenarios. Basically, don't associate emotional distress with eating. It's not a good outlet. Find alternative outlets. Like I mentioned, I do sports, I do working out. You can always do something else that actually fulfills you and get your mind off things. It could be painting, it could be going for a walk, go for a run. You could literally do anything else, right? It's just the way to deal with the stress and boredom or emotions that you feel, basically, right? I know food is a way to like occupy that. You're bored, munch on something, watch a TV show. It's very easy to get carried away with that. So I really want you to practice the mindfulness of eating. Every time you put something in your mouth, think about it. What am I putting in my mouth? What is that? And is it healthy? And if it's not, you got to find something healthier and manage whatever that you're putting into your body, because you got to be careful, honestly, right? You only get this one body. You don't know how long you have on this beautiful planet, so you definitely want to take care of it. All right, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a thumbs up. If you did not, drop a thumbs down and comment down below. Hey man, well, what did you not like about it? All right, you got to be honest. And if you did enjoy this video, check out some of my other ones. All right, it's on the side over here and here. I'm not gonna edit this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Peace out. I'll see you in the next video.